Hey, welcome to my channel, a place where me, Amie, wants to transform my life from its current state of lazy fat mole into a new and improved state of not lazy fat mole. A little bit of story time for you. I started 2020 actually pretty good. I got this job that I thought was my dream job in my dream industry, my dream career. I thought my life was made. I thought I was on the up and up and up and up and up. And then 6 months later, it turns out that that was not the job for me. What did Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin say when they got a divorce? It was like they amicably uncoupled or something. Anyway, we did that. And now I find myself unemployed. And after that happened, I said to myself, I was like, I'm not going to wallow. You know, I've got a big to-do list of things that I've always wanted to accomplish in my life that don't have anything to do with like a career. I'm going to do some of that. And at the top of that list was lose weight. So I was like, yep, I'm going to be active. I'm going to get out there. I'm not going to sit on the couch and watch TV for the rest of the year. And that was about 8 weeks ago. And like just between you and me, I've spent the last 8 weeks watching more Real Housewives than anyone on this planet.
Okay, the party started.
So now I'm slapping myself out of it. I'm getting up and I'm going to accomplish some of those things, including, but not limited to, number one on the list is lose weight. If that sounds interesting to you, or you want to follow along with this journey, or maybe you want to see me fail, like, who am I to judge? Click subscribe below. Give us a thumbs up if you made it this far in the video. Hit a bell button. So where are we at now? I weighed myself this morning. It was not a happy time. I'm gonna put current weight here. I'm not proud of it. I don't even want to say it out loud. And the thing about weighing yourself too is that you would think that doing it would give you like motivation to go for a run or, you know, eat a vegetable. It really doesn't. I weighed myself this morning and then I sat on the couch and I stared at the roof for like hours, just contemplating how I got to this point. And just so you've got a bit of context, I was 89 kilos in about April of last year. And I was like disgusted in myself for the fact that I was like at like basically 90 kilos. I was like, how did that happen? And since then, my weight has been increasing exponentially. And how did that happen, you ask? It happened on this couch. It looked something like this. Anyways, let's not dwell on that. Here we are.
Why?
None of my clothes fit. Truly, none of my jeans fit. If I was to get a job tomorrow, I would have nary a pair of pants to wear. This is the heaviest that I've ever been, and you can feel it. Literally, I can, like, not that my knees and or ankles like hurt, but like I never really noticed my joints until this year. Chafing. My thigh chafe is, I've never experienced anything like it in my life. I've been getting cold sores more frequently because I've been treating myself like absolute garbage. What else? Like I haven't been sleeping well, and although I have not experienced it firsthand, my boyfriend tells me that I've been snoring louder. And again, I'm no doctor, I'm no professional, health professional, but I would wager to say that the 18 kilos that I've put on in the last 18 months has something to do with it. And I also just want to be a sexy, sexy watermelon. So how am I going to change my life? Diet-wise, I understand that abs are made in the kitchen and not at the gym. So I've got two things I'm going to work on. Number one being I'm not going to drink my calories until Christmas, which is about 10 weeks away, which means strictly water, black coffee and black tea. I drink black coffee and black tea anyway, so that shouldn't be too hard. But what is going to be hard, really hard, is alcohol. I love alcohol. I love wine. I love beer. but no more. And number 2 in my diet shake-up, no more home delivered takeaways. I'm looking at Uber Eats and Deliveroo and DoorDash. If I'm going to go out to eat, I gotta get off my butt and walk there. I gotta get up. I gotta put pants on. I gotta make moves. Now, I understand the whole calories in, calories out thing. I'm well versed in it. I've logged calories enough times in my life to know that an apple has 80 calories in it. I know that I gotta be in a caloric deficit. I know that all of my subpar decision making when it comes to my diet happens when I am either drinking via the calories in the drinks themselves, the bowl of chippies that I usually consume with the drinks, or like when I'm hungover and I'm like, I'm gonna order $100 worth of fried chicken delivered to my house, and that's okay. My arteries. So I really think that if I just do these, like focus on these 2 things, that kind of everything will work itself out pretty well. Or weigh in, and if I'm wrong and my weight is still going up, then I'll readjust the plan. But from now, October, until Christmas, that's what we're working on. The ultimate, like long-term, so long-term, I'm not even gonna like put a date on when I want to accomplish this, would be to get to like a healthy BMI. So I am 171 centimeters tall, which is about 5'6". To get to a BMI 25, under 25, which is like considered healthy, 72 kilos is the goal, which means I need to lose 33 point something kilos. But like I said, I am going to focus on the till Christmas goals that are like realistic sort of short-term things. And then if they work, then I'm going to, does that make sense? So we want to lose weight, but we're not focused on like losing weight. If that makes sense. Unless the goals that I've set for myself don't work the way I think they're going to work, we'll come back and readjust the plan. But I think they're going to work. I know myself pretty well. Okay, in terms of activities, which is like a big one for me because like I said, all I've done for the last like couple months is watch telly and eat burritos. So I want to focus on just not being on this couch or in my bed. And I want to start by working on my sleeping patterns, which are currently god awful. So at the moment, I am staying up till like 2 or 3 in the morning, just like scrolling through my feed, just going on endless YouTube tangents and all that, and I want to sleep at nighttime.
That's when your body's circadian rhythms are programming you to sleep.
Because right now, I'd be lucky to get out of bed before lunchtime, and I feel like absolute garbage. So what I want to do now is I want to be in bed, no screens, at 11 p.m. max.
Go to bed, Jessica.
I will hopefully one day earlier, but for now, let's say 11 p.m. And I want to be out of bed, showered and dressed by 8:30 in the morning max. I just gotta get up because it just doesn't make me feel good not doing anything all day. Makes me feel pretty shit. And I don't want to do that. Also, where I live, kind of COVID is pretty well under control. So like gyms are open, like restaurants are open, like things, it's not like I'm stuck in my house still. I can venture out pretty safely with a mask if you go into the shops. And then in terms of like activity while I'm awake, no more reality TV until Christmas. None. I'm talking no Real Housewives, no Below Deck, no Vanderpump Rules, no Botched, no Catfish. God, I get stuck in Catfish a lot. No more. And in terms of like my screen time, like watching shows and like YouTube and stuff, no TV or leisurely video watching until 6 p.m. at night. So ultimately, I would like to, even though I'm currently unemployed, kind of be able to structure my day as if I have a job instead of structuring my day around the couch. I mean, the most obvious things that I can do is I've got a dog, take the dog for a walk. Just job hunting is pretty time consuming, so that I want to kind of be open to sort of learning new skills and hobbies and stuff. A big reason that I've made this channel is just something to do during my day that, you know, I can sort of work on and gain skills.
I don't even have any good skills.
What do you mean?
You know, like nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills.
I keep making like a really confused face, and that's because I'm currently sitting here talking to myself, which is not a feeling that I'm terribly used to. So as uncomfortable as you might be watching this, I am 1,000 times more uncomfortable filming this, and 1,000,000 times more uncomfortable editing this. Anyways, I am just like a pretty skeptical person, and I don't want to be that anymore. Like, I don't want to be the sort of person that just like complains about things and doesn't put any action in their day. I just want to be open to doing new things, and I don't want to just sit and sulk. I'm done with sulking. It's over. So now I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'll be back to eat some lunch with you in a editing second. All right, I am back from the gym. I just did a 45-minute body pump letters mills class.
Straight from the base. Just as strong and proud. You guys ready?
I just go to Fitness First, and I don't really know how to use the gym. I exclusively do classes, but that's maybe something I'll work on in the future. We'll see. We have officially kick-started my life not being a lazy mole. If you want to follow along and see how my progress is doing, click the subscribe button below, hit the bell button. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's Amie_mole, or Twitter, which I don't really use, but like Amie Mole anyway. Delicious. Peace out.